In other words, you see the ball well,
Yeah.
your hands move well, your feet move well together.
Yeah.
So and it's easier for you than other people.
I guess so. I guess so.
It has to
Now
be.
I look at it more like I just work harder, maybe.
That's the next question.
Yeah.
How hard do you have to work to be a major leaguer today?
Oh, very hard. Especially when you're like me. I don't feel like I was blessed with the any outstanding abilities other than the hand-eye coordination. But I think the way I was raised forced me to think about it and think about how can I take what I have and get the most out of it. And so from my standpoint, I knew I had to work a little bit harder than everybody else because there's more to the game of baseball than just hitting, you know.
What does that mean, though? Practice. Okay, you practice hitting, you practice throwing, you practice moving on your feet, you know, rounding bases. How hard do you work out for your body, your legs, your mind?
During the winter, a lot. But you know what? It took me a while to figure it out. But after about 4 or 5 years, I started to realize that this thing was more mental than it was physical, especially the game of baseball. And so I tried to break it down, you know, and like I said, those first 5 years I had great conversations with a lot of great players. Pete Rose, Willie Stargell, Henry Aaron, you know, you name them, Mike Schmidt, all these guys. I had a chance to sit down and talk to them, whether we were playing them or in an all-star game setting or whatever. And you have a lot of chance to kind of pick their brain, find out how they do what they do. And after about 4 years, I started to realize that this is more mental than physical. And so what I need to do is get an approach that I think will work, and then just trust the approach. Trust, you know, what you practice on. Trust it. You can't, and I'll give you an example. During the winter, I can go and hit in a cage and hit off the tee and mechanically be sound. But the first time I hit live in spring training, I'll be lucky if I get a ball out of the cage. And for younger guys, usually that's a sign of, oh, I'm not getting out of the cage, so they try to speed things up, do things a little bit quicker so that they can get the ball out of the cage. Well, with the way that I think about it, hitting the ball in the cage is good, because for my type of swing that I have, you know, I'm going to be a little bit later than most guys, and so with the type of swing that I have, it's going to be easier to speed it up and stay under control than it will be to speed it up and not really know what you're doing. And so I realized about 4 years into my big league career that I had a stroke that would work, and all I needed to do was trust it. Just go out there, take your swings. You're not going to get a hit every time, although
Find
we like
it
to.
and trust it. Sometimes
Exactly.
you lose it.
Well, exactly, and that's part of the game of baseball. You know, there are going to be times, no matter how good a hitter you are, you're going to lose it. And when you lose it, the biggest thing is you don't panic. You know that your approach is going to work. You trust the fact that you're doing things right, and if you do things right, sooner or later it's going to turn around. And so experience now tells you when you get into a slump, there's no need to panic. You just need to concentrate on doing things right every time.
San Diego State years 1977 to 1981. Why did you come to San Diego State?
Basically, it was real simple. My senior year in high school, I just finished playing basketball. You know, I was getting scholarship offers from really all over, and I was sitting down. I just come home from school, and I was talking to my mom, and I told my mom, I said, Mom, you know, I think I'm not going to play baseball this year. I think I'm going to take this half a season off and concentrate on getting ready to play, you know, major college basketball. And my mom looked me right in the eye, and she said, Tony, if I were you, I would play baseball, because you never know. You never know. And so when I decided to start looking at schools,